Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's stream. I'm Aurélien and we will be talking about Fedora infrastructure applications again. It's a pleasure to be here. How are you doing? I hope everyone's alright. I'm in Nantes in France and it's pretty hot today. It's really seeing the beginning of the summer. So, yep. But I will do what every streamer needs to do, which is stay hydrated. And that goes for everyone, of course. All right. Let me set up my things. Okay, so is this on? Yes, this thing is on. That's good. Hello, everyone. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna work fine. All right. All right, I'll be waiting for a couple more people to come. And once everybody can join, then I'll present you with the options that are available today. And we'll see what we can do. Okay. All right, let me show you my screen and we'll start from there. All right, you should be able to see the screen now. And yeah, all right. So there are quite a few things that are available, just like last time. So I have been working on various things these last weeks. One of them is badges. So there's work to be done on badges. I managed to identify a few easy fixes that we may be able to do. There's also some work going on Mirror Manager. Ryan, my colleague, is working on bringing it to a better looking UI with more recent versions of Bootstrap. And yeah, because it's really bare bones. But it's gonna be much better once he's done with that. Let me have a look at what we have in the repo. So that's Anitya's, that's already assigned to someone. There's someone working on data grabber already, even though I'm not sure it's actually very active because it hasn't been updated in 3 months. So maybe we need to reset that. Maybe later. Or I'll do it now maybe. So who's assigned? Yeah, I mean, someone who's asking in which language we're going to create the endpoint. That's not a great question to ask. I mean, this entire project is written in Python. The framework is Python. In which language besides Python could that be? Yeah. But, I mean, it's fair. They're students. They don't really know a lot about how these things work. So, I mean, everybody starts somewhere. so it's all right. Okay, so there's this one. And I'll assign him next week if he hasn't replied in between. So there's work on data number. So we could add a just, let me create a poll in between so I don't forget everything. So that people can vote on, oh, there isn't so many people here. That's fine. There's going to be a video anyway. So data number. Yeah, so there's the work to be done on data number. Fast JSON, what's that? Do I have? Yeah, it's an option 2. Okay, so take the tests out of the main Python package. Yep, definitely good to do. You fill from all users in a specific group. Well, I think there is an option for that, but that's documentation. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And there's documentation here as well. Okay. Fed image, no. Fed message, no. Nope. Add message headers that point to the Python package for the schema. Yep, totally. Okay, I'm gonna add that in my options. And there's FMN. FMN, yeah, 1145 is relevant. It's about adding headers to the email that are sent out so that we know when they were generated and when they were sent out, basically. Okay, good. That's totally an option. Okay, it's in my list. There is work to be done on Mirror Manager too, so I'm gonna add that. So there's a couple things that we could do there. Add a schema for the messages that Mirror Manager 2 sends out, because it's currently just using the plain message, which is not as good as it could be. We could add False Health, which is a system that permits OpenShift to test whether the application is running or not. Very useful. It's very useful. We could add pagination on the mirrors page, even though I don't think we're going to do that today because Ryan is working on the UI and I don't want to disrupt his work. So maybe later when he's done with the work on the UI. And don't disable mirrors silently. Okay, that's kind of linked to the first one in some way, but yeah, not exactly. So at the moment mirrors are disabled when Mirror Manager can't crawl them, but no one is notified about it. So we should definitely send something for them. It could be a message. I mean, it could be a Mirror Manager message and they would get it using FMN, but right now it's not, there's nothing and there should be something definitely. Okay, so there's work to do on Mirror Manager 2, quite a lot of work actually. Okay, login. Yep, there's documentation to be done. Here, this here is what I did last week. It's not entirely finished, but I'm not sure the finishing touches are going to be very interesting. Even though we could work on that to finish it just for the sake of having it done, but it would be probably more interesting to work on something else. All right, there's Fed badges too. So Fed badges is a component of badges. The badges system has a UI where you see the badges, and it has a consumer of events. It's subscribed to everything that happens on the Fedora infrastructure, and it has rules that will match the events, and if they happened a certain number of times, then the person in question will be, the person in question will be awarded the badge. So basically, if you build 10 packages, you get a badge for that, because there's a threshold at 10, and there's a badge for this threshold. So Fed badges is the component that listens to events and awards the badges. So there's 3 things we could do. One is compute the leaderboard asynchronously in there, because currently the leaderboard is computed synchronously whenever somebody is awarded the badge. The leaderboard is recomputed, but that takes more and more time with the number of people that we have. So It would be preferable, I think, to compute that asynchronously, so that awarding a badge to someone doesn't take minutes, or like doesn't take, no, I mean it's seconds basically, but it can be like 10 seconds, which is a little bit too slow. All right, so make the list of badge user configurable. Okay, interesting. The list of badge users is currently hard-coded inside the consumer. That's not great. It should be in the configuration. That's totally an option to work on. It's simple, but it will show you how to set up Fed badges, the vagrant environment, how to make it run, and test your changes, which is still very cool. All right, then there's another item which is about project management, more or less. It's using town crier for the changelog. Currently, the changelog is just it's a static file that we generate before release, or we prepend to it before every release using the git changelog. But we should be using town crier, which is much better. It would be much better to have that, because then we could write release notes that are aimed at users and not only at developers. All right, let's work in there, but it's assigned. Work on moat. Peg your exporter, but it's a lot of those are already assigned. Good. And there's work on Tahrir, which is the badges UI. So the explore page is currently hard-coded. There's currently hard-coded dates in there, which is pretty bad. It's like 2013. We should fix that, definitely. So yeah, same thing about Suncrier. Also, the badges names are not really sorted. It's kind of weird, so we should sort that. When we award a badge that someone already has, it fails with a 500 error, which is not great. We should have a better error display for that sort of situation, so that nobody is worried about what's going on. There are still some errors here. Oh yeah, the 404 and 500 errors are nice pages, but they are all the information is in a picture, which is not very accessible. So we want to have alt text and like regular text on this page as well. All right, the CSV submission of badges awardees is apparently not great. There's a way in badges to award a badge to multiple people at the same time by uploading a CSV file. Sorry, but it doesn't work so well. This person has 30 flag speakers to give a badge to, but it takes 2-3 minutes per speaker, which is not good. I suppose that some of those are caused by Tahrir trying to send out a message on the bus and not managing to do so. I should check that it's enabled or not, because let me check if it's enabled or not right now, by the way, because it might be just this. OpenShift apps, badges, templates. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the configuration file is there. It's set up, seems to be set up correctly. Okay. So I need to check if it's that or not. But it should be able to send those messages. Anyway, it might also be the computation of the leaderboard, which happens every time, and that's not great. All right, so that may be helped. That may be not solved, but lessened by the work on Fed badges to compute the leaderboard asynchronously. Also, yeah, the result is not great. Well, there's work to be done on the CSV submission, definitely. Okay, good. Yeah, the monthly level misses the last day. Very simple thing to do, but it will show you how to set up Tahrir and yeah, how it works. How to make a change and verify that the change is actually working and applied. Last thing is about Gravatar. We've moved away from Gravatar to LibreAtar, but there might be a useful fallback here. Okay. Okay, last thing is Tahrir API, which is the database API for Tahrir. There's one thing about Tancrya to do as well. Okay. And that's about it. So I have on my options. Let me start the poll. Hopefully you can see it on your screen. You should be able to see the poll extension. See it somewhere. Is anybody here, by the way? That's not many people here. Let me make sure that it's not a glitch and that I'm actually speaking to myself. It might very well be the case. Interesting. There's always phantom people here, so I wonder if I'm doing this correctly. Well, hopefully I am. Let me check that I haven't made a mistake here. Yes, I am live. I know. Can I look at my channel? Twitch sees me as being live, which is good. Okay, so it's apparently, things are apparently working. Good. And I see the voting extension. Okay. Well, yep, if nobody wants to vote on a project, I will pick one. I'm tempted to look at Tahrir. So many cool projects to work on. There's fed values here. What about Tahrir? Yeah. I'm tempted to look at it. Because this should be easy. I have all the setup ready already ready. Yeah, there's one thing that I wanted to do though on Mirror Manager, which is kind of higher priority, though it's not urgent, but I think I'm gonna delve into Flask Health. There's a little bit of work to do on Flask Health, and it would be nice to add it to Mirror Manager, I think. That or the Fedora messaging schema for Mirror Manager. I haven't edited Fedora messaging schemas. I have done that last week though. I haven't done the schema? No, I've worked on the main application. I haven't done the schema. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I suppose I could work on that. I don't have a ton of time because I have something to do after the stream, but I think I can do both. I can do one of those. Would be nicer to have some input, but that's how it is. Okay, so let me close the poll then. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to work on Tahrir because it's a cool application. I would like other people to be working on it and adding stuff. So I'm going to focus on that one. Let's look at 487. Reports on the Explore page should have dynamic here. Okay? Yeah, let's do this one. All right. So let me show you what I mean by that. This is the Tahrir, the badges instance in staging, right? It's not the live version. Well, it's live, but it's not. Oh, did I hit something? Oh yes, that was my test. So yeah, it's not. It's the staging version, so it's not actual badges. But I'll show you what I mean by this bug. If I look at Explore, maybe? Yes. On the Explore page, there's different boxes to look at the badges. There's like random badges. There's tags that you could explore. There's people that you could explore. And you have reports here. And what you see here are kind of outdated. Top badge earners for all of 2013. And that's not great, right? So what I'm going to do is make that dynamic. Okay. Tahrir. Do I still have one open? I do not. That's fine. I'll just open one. Before I do that, let me assign the badge to the badge. Assign the ticket to myself, okay? All right, so Tahrir is live. Tahrir's project is living at Fedora Infra /Tahrir. What did I see something about from Ryan on this page? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, to the label. Okay, cool. Okay. Right, so there's a way to set it up. It's all in the documentation. Let's look at the documentation. Contributing, nice. That's what I'm looking for. To set up a local development environment, you need TinyStage. Okay, if you haven't used TinyStage before, that's because you're probably new to developing on the Fedora infrastructure apps. Most of them use that. It's a small set of vagrant machines that contain necessary applications, applications that are very useful for the rest of the applications, such as the authentication system, the message bus, accounts, you know, that sort of thing. All right, so let's have a look at my extraction, at my Tahrir later. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. All right, this should be way more readable. Okay, so that is Tahrir's code. Let me close some of those editors. Let me close all of them actually. Okay, so Tahrir is a Flask application. So it has everything in, well, it has the setup of the application in the app.py file, where you have the create app factory function that's going to create the Flask application and return it. Okay. Let's look at the page for exploration. So we go into the views directory and there's the explore module. That here, /explore, is the view responsible for the explore page that we have here. So before I change this code, let me start up a local instance, okay? I'm gonna open my terminal and I'm going to do a vagrant up. It's starting. If it's the first time you start the application, or you start the vagrant environment, it's also going to install a lot of dependencies and set it up for you properly. Attempting graceful shutdown. What's going on? I do not know. Let's halt it and start it again. Okay, let's vagrant up. Today, as it is very hot, I am not drinking tea, I am drinking kefir. And by the way, this is bottled kefir. This is something that I buy, but I'm also making my own. It's pretty fun. If you're interested, you should totally try that. Okay, so it's mounted. Everything is up. Okay. Let's SSH on the machine and make sure the service is up. It is running. So this is the staging environment. I'm going to look at my local environment. Badges, .tinystage.test. Let's go. Okay. Let's go to the explore page, see if we have the same thing. Reports are all there, same structure, but it's the same hard-coded weird thing. Okay. So let's look at the template that generates this. Okay, let's close this for now. As you see here, it's making queries. Let's look at the template. It is using the explore.html template, right? Let's go have a look at this template. Explore.html, that's where it is. Column 1 on the left. Explore tags. Reports. Ah, you see, that's pretty cool. Not. So, in here, we have definitely hard-coded content. And it's not even using URL4, which is the URL generation for Flask. So we are going to change all that. First, we are going to send to the template use the current date. Okay, so for that, I'm going to go to my Explore view and I'm going to add a variable which is going to be today, and it's going to be datetime.date.today, right? So datetime is not imported. Oh, let's just import date. It's already there. Cool. So it's going to be date.today. Okay. So when I render this page, I will be able to have date. I'll have a today variable, which is today, right? So what I'm going to generate here, I'm going to use URL4, and then what's the name of the view for report and a year? Interesting. Let's have a look at that. Let's explore pages. Explore pages RSS. Okay. Where's the explore report? Where is the report? Probably here. /report. Report int year. That's the one. So I'm going to use report year. So report year. I'm prefixing with a dot so that it knows that it's from the current blueprint, because a Flask app can have many blueprints. Blueprints are basically sub applications, more or less, I'd say. Set of views and it's basically a set of views here. Okay. Report year, and what's the argument? It's called year. Year equal to today.year. There you go. Okay. For all of, and of course that's going to be today.year. Okay, that part was easy, right? If I reload this page, it crashes. Tag name expected. Oh, did I make a mistake somewhere? Or maybe it's just because I'm... what's the error? Sorry. End block, tag name expected. Did I make a mistake? No, I don't think so. Ah, yeah. Okay. So it was just a matter of reloading the page because... Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Hello, hello. It was a matter of having the file that I edited locally transferred to the Vagrant VM. It takes a couple of seconds. Okay. So we're working on Tahrir, which is the badges frontend, and we are fixing these weird hard-coded dates here that are really not very relevant. So I fixed the first one, top batch error for all of 2024, and if I click on that, I do end up on the right page. Yes, year of 2024. Okay, that's one. So the next one is about the month. Let's have a look at how it's named. Report year month, very logically. Cool. How are you doing today? So it's called report year month. There's a year, and I suppose there's a month. There is a month. Month equal today dot month. So if I do that, I'm going to use the month of, like the current month. I was in the hospital recently, so still recovering. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're recovering fine, and I hope the intervention was something that was planned and not a result of an accident or something. How long do you expect the recovery to last? A couple of days, weeks, months? For for only, so here's the month, here's the year, okay? So today, that year, fine. And here's the month in text. So yeah, that's gonna require some string formatting. So in Python, datetime, the datetime objects, or I should say the date objects as well, they have a function, a method called strftime, which allows formatting of the date into something that is readable. strftime. Okay, strftime codes. Okay, that's the codes. We are looking for the month name. Month as local full name. That's it. Person capital B. Okay. Today dot month and no way. I mean it's today, and I think Jinja has a way to format that, but I don't remember which one it is, so I'm going to look it up. Jinja for the template designers. Here are the filters. Computer is very slow today. I hope it doesn't impact the stream. Otherwise, I can shut some VMs down. I think that's what is bringing it to its knees. Format, okay. Do I have something about dates? I suppose it's gonna be format. I should just maybe call strftime, right? strftime % capital B. Okay, so what's next? This is the day in the month. Okay, so I suppose it's going to be called report year month day. Let's check. Absolutely. So that's going to be easy. Day equal today dot day. For just strftime. What should I put there? Day of the month as a local padded decimal number. Maybe just the day of the month. Yeah, just %d should be enough. Oh, I forgot the... There are local representations here. Local is appropriate date representation. That's the one. Okay, so %x. I'm gonna just use %x. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be clearer. Good. What else do I have? I have a report for a week. Okay, that's good. Do I have the week number? Week number of the year. That's the one. Huh. That's gonna be person W. Okay, person capital W. Kind of weird, but I mean, that's fine. For the full week, and here's number. No, not your of course. Today.strf time percent W of, and here's the year. Today.year. Okay, and I have to change the URL. So how is my view called this time? Report year week. That's the one. So report year week. Okay, cool. Report year week. Week. Year and the week. Week will be, well, do I have this as an attribute of the object? I'm not sure. That's the time delta. Weekday, okay. Day of the week, that's not the one I'm looking for. ISO calendar, recurrent name type object with 3 components, year, week, and weekday. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to use that. Let's look at how we actually interpret it because I want to interpret in the same way. Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna work, but we can check. We can check later. Week is going to be today.iso calendar dot week. I think so. And there's just a report, a basic report. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's look at the reports now that are generated. Wait. Expected token. Did I do something bad? except comma got. I'm just gonna reload the app. Okay. Ah, it's an extra error then. Okay, so simple syntax error. Line 157. Oh yes, of course. Quote. That should help. Oh, it's there. So there's something else. I haven't fixed. I have fixed something else probably. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Is there something obvious that I'm not seeing? Let me break that down into multiple lines so I know what to look at. So okay. Am I missing something that is obvious that I'm not seeing? Maybe this is the today.isolcalendar.week that is not something that Jinja likes. Yes. Huh. What is this? Is it today.isolcalendar? How does it work? I am pretty sure. Huh. Maybe I'm not running on the right version of Python. That could happen. Because it's been like it changed from a tuple to a named tuple in 3.9. I'm pretty sure I'm above 3.9, but no, let's make sure. Yeah, it's still unhappy about it. Report year, week, year, week. Maybe it doesn't like the ISO calendar thing. who's eating up all my memory. I'm going to make a small pause here. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to wait. Apparently there's issues with VS Code right now. Let me make sure that I've saved what I wanted to save. That's not very useful. Apparently it has crashed. It has crashed pretty bad. I hope I didn't have too many open things, but I think it saves and restores them automatically, so. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead, Jim. Alright, let's kill it. Goodbye. All gone. Yeah, it's restoring all of them. But I don't need it to restore all of them. I especially don't need fast.json right now. Neither do I need fed badges. Go away. Don't bother me with that now. I know. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. So there's an error here. There's probably something obvious that I'm not seeing. Let's test it. What? Oh, probably looking at the wrong place. Ah, yeah. Very annoying. Yes, of course, that's really not how I wanted things to be done. Okay. For just 628.24. Why do I have it twice? Wait, what? Ah. Okay. Week 26. Are we in week 26? That's a good question. Let me check my calendar. How can I display weeks on my calendar? That would be very interesting to know. Okay, a little bit crashing. How do I know my week number? We are at week 26. Yes. And that's correct. Okay, good. I can rely on that. So that works. Actually, I would like to use a different date because I think it doesn't, like, it's not good examples. You see? Because it says, okay, top journal for just, that's basically today, badge journal for this week, and there's just for this week. So it's not great. I would like to use a different date. So instead of using today, crap. I'm going to use a variable called example date. And I'm not going to use today for that. I'm going to use last month. Well, sometimes last month. Sometimes it's going to be more than that. And the reason I want to do that is because I think it's going to give you a better example. Well, it's not like 2013 was too much, but using only today is also not very clear as an example. It doesn't make you realize that you can have reports for any day. Yep, I like that much better. Okay, so what are our changes? I've made these changes to the I've made these changes to the template. That's good. What about those? Just more import and the example date. Good. Okay, and I'm gonna name it. Make the date on the Explorer, on the report date on the Explore page dynamic. Fixes. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I didn't change my branch. It fixes the ticket that I was looking at, which is 487. 487. Okay. So now I'm going to pull from origin develop. Does it rebase or? Yeah, it's only dependencies. Let's pull. You have divergent branches and specify how to reconcile by running one of the following commands sometimes before your next pull. Yeah, I'm always going to rebase my pools. It's not global. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is global. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh yeah, git config. Git config dash dash global. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull from there. Okay, I'm gonna make a new branch. Fix. I forgot about it. 487. I'm this new branch and I'm going to push to my fork. Huh. Oh yeah, I haven't set up my fork. Okay. You know what? I should actually add that function to git pull, git PR branch because it's useful. Add fork. Ha. Okay. Add fork. All right, that's done. And now I add it as a CLI option. Sorry, what? Okay, so my Git PR tool should be able to do what I want now. Git PR add fork. Oh. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. doesn't take server repo here. It's not actually a class method because I'll need to have the self. Wait, what? Clone takes a server repo. How do you get the server repo? I think that should work. Let's try again. So add fork takes a server repo, but do I need that? I mean, I'm not sure that I need that. Get remote, okay. Shouldn't need that. What's server repo? How is it called? Get server from URL. Okay, server in what's that? Server class is either GitHub repo. That's a server repo. Fine. And how do I get that? I've totally forgotten about this class. It's not the remote, right? It's a server repo. How do I get the server repo from? What's a git remote? Ah, that's it. Get server repo from the git remote. Okay. Okay. So what I could do is in the fork, so I don't need this, right? Server repo equal self.get remote dot get server repo. Do we agree with that? Oh, I need the name. So git remote of origin. I suppose. Actually, this should be something that the command does. Okay, I think that's good. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. So I don't have the repo as an argument. Nope, I do not. Do add fork. Sorry, what? I need my repo. Oh yes, it's not used at all. Repo. It's just repo.addFork, basically. Okay. Are we going to get there? Maybe. Okay, it's done. Now, let's get back to what we were doing before. It's done. And I'm going to create the pull request. Alt and click. There it is. What are my changes? Let's make sure that I'm not pushing something crazy in there. Okay. Fixed 666. Okay, yeah, that seems good. Do it. And I think we can update staging and see the result now. That's even better. So there's going to be quite a few tests run, which is a good thing. Since it's pretty simple, I'm not going to wait for this to pass. I'm going to merge it now and push that to staging. Delete my branch. Let's get back to the develop branch and maybe update it. Fetch. Do it. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to merge that into staging. I'm not really at ease of doing that in on the UI. I'm going to do it on the command line. So I'm going to try on the UI because that's, I mean, why not? Let's go to staging. Let's merge from develop. That's going to be interesting. How do I do that? Branch, merge, from develop. Okay, I guess that's good. Can I see my log? Views. Yeah. Let me see the last log, and that is merge branch develop into staging. That's not good. I don't want to have merge commits. Thank you very much. I want to merge with a fast forward. Yeah, that's not good. Let's reset to upstream. Okay. Okay. Now I would like to merge. But only as a fast forward. Can I do that? Yeah, okay. Git merge ff only develop. Done. Push it to staging. Oh, I could do that on the UI. Okay, done. So now it's being sent out to staging. Let's check out what it looks like. So this is the OpenShift console that I'm going to show you. It's pretty intimate. Good thing is I don't have all the lurkers that I used to have. So this is staging. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna log into it. 152.94. Okay. It's hot, right? Yeah. Hello, Luluman. Yeah, it's pretty hot in here. I mean, not in France. In France, it's the west part of France, and it's pretty hot today. The plan for today is I've actually gone through most of it. It's been working on Tahrir because the previous version of Tahrir. Let me show you that. The previous version on Tahrir had something a little bit weird on the Explore page. If I go to the Explore page, there's reports here. The example reports that are given on the top right, on the bottom right corner, are of 2013. October, second day of that. They don't make much sense. They're not dynamic, they're just static things. So the plan was to make that a little bit neater and have more recent dates. Maybe today. I finally thought that using today would not be great, so I used something more recent, but not just the current day. Otherwise, some things are very similar and it doesn't make a lot of sense. In OpenShift, you can see that where is it? Where are my builds? I want to see my builds. All right, there's just been one. It just finished. It's just complete. Okay, cool. So if I look at my UI, frontend, yes, that's the one. Just was complete just now. That's the build. Okay, good. What about the pod? They're both running. Oh yeah, there are two pods running because we are replacing one with another. So I suppose there's a deployment that is currently running. What's the details? Yeah, we are transferring one pod to another and it's done. So right now we should have the newer version running with the fix. Let's refresh. Yes, Tab Badges Honor for 2024 for 2024. This is for May 2024, the 5th of May 2024, or no wait, 28th of May 2024. This is week 32, and it should work. The links seem correct. Is it gonna work? Apparently it is. Okay, that's fixed and running in staging. And at some point I'm gonna make a push to production and it'll go with the rest. All right, so I think that covers it. We have fixed this issue. That should be fixed already. I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, I'll do some triage on those, but I think we've just fixed one. Yes, this one is closed. Do I have the action for labeling it items when they're fixed? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm gonna bring it to it, but that's gonna be another day. All right, we fixed it. Well, I know there wasn't so many people on the stream, but it's gonna be uploaded as a video on the YouTube channel, so so feel free to have a look at it there. And Twitch messages take some time to be delivered to you. It's 1 minute. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I don't know why, but sometimes it takes some time. My internet connection is pretty good here. My laptop was slow, but I don't think that changes anything in the delay. Maybe it does, because maybe it does some time to encode on my laptop and then send it, but I would say I'm not sure. I have a look at this, at the numbers, and I mean the bandwidth is okay, no packet lost, CPU is not too much, it's like 20%. So yeah, I think it's just, so Twitch introduces some delay between the stream and the messages and the interaction between the streamer and the people, because they want to insert some ads for you in the videos. So that's probably maybe the reason. Anyway, it's been good. I'm happy that we finished this bug and it's done. It was really this, weird thing that was always there and was always annoying, and I wanted to have that fixed. So now it's done, and we'll be able to move on to another bug next time, of which we have plenty. Try to be there somewhere around the start of the stream to be able to vote for which ticket I'm going to tackle that day, if you want to, of course, no pressure. And if not, it's gonna be what it is. All right, it's been a pleasure, and I think I'm gonna stop there. I'll see you next week. See you everyone, and thanks for passing by. Bye.